Yes, darling, this is not water, oh, this is soap. Let me teach you how to produce this soap with just two chemicals. Yeah, you heard me very well. Two chemicals. Just two. TWO, two. So look at how clear, how beautiful, how foamy, how light, how transparent it is. This soap lathers so well. You can leave it like this. You can decide to add. So you can decide to leave it the way it is. You can decide to add your fragrance, it's still all is optional. So far the soap cleanses and washes perfectly well, like this one is doing here. So in your bowl, get your 3 liters of water, divide the water into 2 parts, pour in your 1 cup of SLS into the other part, then the other part you use your sodium sulfate, 1 cup. Dissolve it perfectly. You have to stir it and set them aside to be fully dissolved. That is what I'm doing here. I'm stirring them perfectly so they can be fully dissolved. So here the chemicals are fully dissolved. As you can see, they are very clear. Just pick in your sodium sulfate solution, pour it into your SLS solution and stir the mixture perfectly. You don't need to over stir. Look at how thick it became. It's so thick. So this consistency is too much. I'm going to be adding more water to this to make it lighter. So I'm adding water here to lighten the thickness. It's still very thick, so I'm still going to be adding more water to this because I can't leave it like this. So I added more water to this, and here is my soap. Just blend it to incorporate the water into the soap perfectly. So this is how it is. What you're going to be doing next is to cover this and leave it for some hours, or if you produced in the night, you leave it till the next morning before you do whatever you wish. You can add color, you can add your fragrance, you can do whatever you want. You can add in your glycerin, propylene glycol if you want to bathe with it. So here is my soap the next morning, looking so beautiful and transparent. So that is it. I can't hide update from you guys.
I made 10 liters of this thick liquid soap with just 2,000 naira, and this could be used as car wash and it lathers so well. So this is how I made mine. In a big bowl, add 10 liters of water. Then we're going to be dissolving our chemicals in smaller bowls. The first chemical is SLS. We're going to be dissolving 200 grams of SLS in water until it becomes clear. The second chemical is Hexapon. We're also going to dissolve it in a separate bowl until it turns clear. We also need to dissolve our color in water because if you don't, your liquid soap will come out lumpy and the color will not be evenly distributed. The last chemical is Nitroso. Nitroso is the thickener. This is what will make your soap thick. This should be the last chemical you dissolve because the moment you put it in water, it starts to activate. So you need to put it into the big bowl of water immediately. So this means I'm making use of just 3 chemicals: SLS, Hexapon, Nitroso. So in my 10 liters of water, I'm going to be pouring in nitro. So you actually need a stick for stirring because you're going to be stirring this continuously. After about a minute of stirring, I'm going to pour in our dissolved SLS. SLS is a foaming agent that creates lather and removes dirt and oil. Whenever I pour in any chemical, I stir for about a minute or 2 just for everything to come together. So now I'm going to pour in our Hexapon. Hexapon is a surfactant that lowers the surface tension of water, allowing the soap to create a lather and clean more effectively. Now that I've added all my chemicals, I'm going to put in fragrance because I want my soap to smell nice. Look at this. The liquid soap is actually very transparent. You can actually make use of it like this. Everything used in this video could be found in any chemical shop close to you. The last thing I added to this mixture is our color. I used color orange because I just want it to be very vibrant. But if you are reselling, please